be looking for in these first and second quarters. But
the Wizards, who are 1-4 this year, Washington had a 5-game road trip earlier in the season, and they only won an overtime game over Portland on that trip for their lone victory away from peace against the Wizards ever since 2010. More on that later on tonight, but rare is the time that the Mavericks stumble against the Wizards. And Harrison for the game. Dorian Finney-Smith had a career-high 19. John Wall, nope. Rebound falls to Otto Porter, and with that shot, Mavericks run. Luka Doncic trailing the play. Puts it down, goes to the basket. Shot blocked. Wide open in the corner, and Porter.
The guys.
43 and 44%, the three-point number for Porter over the last 2 seasons. And Beal catches him. Otto Porter has the only 2 made baskets for the Wizards. He attempted to add a third to that list. Now it's an easy basket for Denver.
Just lobbed it up there for DeAndre.
Averaging almost 5 assists a game as a rookie.
Just one of those weird happenstance kind of things.
Smith for 3, and on the money. You know, the thing about it, Skin, it's been a stretch of time when there have been years when the Mavericks have been a much better team than the Washington Wizards. Beal scored just a moment ago. Smith hit a 3-pointer on the previous Maverick possession. Now Porter, backcourt, picked up by Luka, 7 seconds as he crosses half court. Plenty of time for him to glide inside and toss it up on the rim. As Kelly Oubre Jr. is into the game and airballs a 3 for the corner.
Very poised. Rookie.
Oh! Smith to the basket.
That's what you want to do. Get to that rim. Put the pressure on the defense.
7 points early on for Smith.
Coming over that outstretched arm.
Wall off the window. Mavs up by 2. Another drive out. Denied Wall on the first attempt. Challenged the second attempt, and Wall missed that one. In transition. Look at it. Third-pointer. Getting the touches and also getting a ton of minutes. Almost 35 a game. Amongst rookies, top 15. Wall operating on the bounce into the lane. Beal leaves Beal as the only starter out there right now. Wizards playing a whole lot smaller out of the game as obstructing traffic. Finds JJ under the defense. JJ to pull up. Nope. Tip in. Harrison. 16 second chance points a game. They've been near the bottom of the league in that category for the last couple of seasons. Near or at the bottom. 4-3 for Dorian on the free throw line this year. The Mavericks are a perfect 9 of 9. Getting there a bunch in the first quarter. And there's Finney.
Speed initially.
Driving kick by Barea. Matthews sidesteps the defense, and the 3 rattles in. And
A lot of nights you don't get over the hump.
big screen set by Matthews. Drive down deep. JJ. Half shot by Finney. Clock by the new rule this year. Rivers feeds the post. Smith will face up. Matthews. Good ball movement on this possession. Close out by Oubre, and Matthews set. Rivers going baseline, able to overpower Barea, but then his kickout pass was deflected, and that sets the possession into a weird place. Oubre with a shot clock buzzer beater, and he's giving them a little bit of a lift off the bench. Turnaround shot. Matthews on the floor with 4 bench players to provide some scoring and shooting. That one is away for John Wall. Wall's back into the game. Morris goes baseline.
Tough minded guys.
Morris can shoot threes. Both of them can. Marquis has Powell catches.
Kangaroo kind of jumps where he just bounces and goes up.
Averaging 9 points per game this season to White House, but it's picked up at midcourt by Barea. And then Barea weaves through the defense and spots Finney-Smith, who created the passing.
Playing with a newfound confidence.
Only 21 games played last year. Speaking of confidence, that's what Wesley matters. Barnes and Smith and Jordan have all come back into the game. Finney-Smith and Barea stayed out there. And JJ from Barnes, he even hit a 3. And on a 9-0 run right now, opening up one of their biggest leads of the season, 10 games in. Dwight Howard.
Nah, it's a good plan. You just got the wrong man.
Dorian, go up and get it.
That would have been a great get.
Explosion to the basket.
Obviously making shots.
Here last year, Dallas had a 98. Oh, Dwight Howard rubbed out Matthews at a big screen.
You got to close this quarter out strong.
Three is well short. Wall goes behind the back and to the basket. Back down here.
The team would change their philosophy when they're not making threes.
Smith underneath. Luka! I think that's the first time Luka's dunked since the first game, and the dunk in the first game was a little iffy. Wall's 11 points, leading Washington in scoring. Stepping back to the top of the arc. And
really started the game with the right intensity on the defensive end of the floor.
Let's see how they close out the first half with a three-pointer!
Up until this point.
Thought you made a great point whenever you needed to close out the quarter strong with the ball over. And Wall to the basket. And the tip in by Dwight.
They were going to let a wild tiger loose in the arena just to kind of... It failed by one vote. Back on the ballot.
You can't do it, Dick.
One of a kind. They pull up on the baseline. And
basket Dallas desperately needed.
Porter on a post-up. Corner three. Beal. And Dwight Howard has his 10th rebound of the game. And it is for the team that's 5 turnovers committed now in the third quarter after 6 in the entire first half. Beal on the bounce.
He keeps shooting it until he finds it as Harrison Barnes.
DeAndre averaging 14 boards, 3rd in the NBA. Attack mode, Luka high off the glass. He's fast up and down the court. Maybe he's not going to jump 10 feet over the basket, but he's at his IQ. This will come down to Luka on the deflection. Let's see if he can make something special happen. Like that.
Euro hoop back.
Barnes working, shooting. Scored it over 17 points, which currently lead the Wizards in scoring. There's Oubre, only 32% from the floor. He is 3 for his last 26 on threes. Porter is now 6 for 9 tonight. The aforementioned Oubre we were just talking about is 2 for 9 tonight. There's a floater by Matthews. And those are his first 2 points here in quarter number 3. And it comes late in quarter number 3. And late for the quarter. No foul to give. Shot clock is off. It's Porter. Just hit one from the left wing on it because of too many of them in the third quarter by the Mavs, who start the fourth quarter. 9-point game. Wizards ball going to the basket. Dunking. Kelly Oubre. And this year, 69% from the strike. Jeff Green. A 3 up top.
Most of their three-point shooters under control in that first half. Not so much.
Dorian Finney-Smith. Hand off to JJ. Spun back to the middle. Difficult shot. Double bounce. Second half. Neal curled. Passed up a 3. Passed the ball over and made his debut when the Mavericks were on the road in Toronto. Wall going to the basket. Leads in for Dwight Howard for the Jazz. Smith, good looking 3 won't go. Smith sneaks in and got the rebound. Dwight Howard didn't cleanly collect it. And then it's Jordan with a basket-shaking dunk. Last year, Harrison Barnes had doubles. He has his free and he fumbled it away. And then a nice spin dribble by Dennis Smith. He puts his head down. He goes inside and Barnes scores. At 15, Bradley Beal didn't play that. Beal has never been on the floor. Game with the Wizards in defeated Balance. Barnes bluffs the 3. Wall left his feet. Then he got hung up in a screen, and Barnes
really defended well.
Oh! Wide open path. John Wall.
They're winning without Kawhi Leonard. That says a lot. Oh.
Okay.
Dunk. Little hesitation. Oh! And Jihad. He went up.
Junior among the many who contribute to what will be a 119-100.